here at the opening ceremony for the 17th annual 60-day retreat at Paṇḍitā Sayadaw Forest Center. Today is the beginning of the retreat, and Sayadaw, according to his responsibility, is greeting all the yogis who come from all over the world who are related to him on 2 or 3 levels, and he wants to greet people who are coming here in order to be able to become related by the blood of the Dhamma. He welcomes everyone, and he trusts that this Dhamma gift that he will give is something that you will use with respect, with great care, and without taking a break. So, as Sayadaw and the monks here are Asian, he is automatically related to those of you who come from Asia on 3 levels. And as far as people who come from the European continent or America or Africa, he is related with you automatically on 2 levels. Sayadaw is Asian, and with other Asians, although we have, our land is different, the water or land may come between us, the language, the culture may be different. As Asians, having the blood of Asia, we are the same, and therefore we are considered Asian relatives. As human beings together on the world, we are the same, therefore we are considered world relatives. We are related by the blood of the world. And according to the Buddha, all of us have lived many, many lifetimes together before in this universe. And we've been related in many ways, as mother and child, as husband, wife, as son and daughter, brother and sisters, and so on. So according to the Buddha, there is no one with whom we have not been related to before. And the monks have faith in this. Believing this, we consider that we are related, samsara relatives, related in samsara. And this explanation shows how Asians, together with Sayadaw, are related, the different ways in which the Asian people here are related. So, for people who are from the U.S., from Europe, from Africa, Sayadaw is not related to you as a fellow Asian. We don't have this level of relationship. But we are related as world relatives, beings on the planet together, and we are related throughout samsara. And Sayadaw believes and accepts this. So when Sayadaw has the chance to greet people, all of you who are related to him automatically on 3 or at least 2 levels, all of you from Asia, Europe, America, Africa, when Sayadaw has this chance to give the good gift of the Dhamma, and when you are here ready to receive it, this makes Sayadaw very happy right at the beginning. And when he gives this gift of Dhamma, it's not as though he's giving it to you from on high like a teacher who's very high above you. He's giving it to you as a relative, as one relative to another. In the phrase Dhamma relatives, Sayadaw would like to say a little bit about the meaning of the word Dhamma. Dhamma is a word used by the Buddha, and it has a hidden meaning. And this meaning is that it is something which carries, which elevates, which bears the person who practices according to the instructions of the Dhamma. A method which has this quality, the capability of being able to elevate those who practice the method, is called Dhamma in Pali. This Dhamma, this type of thing, is not a material thing which Sayadaw or anyone can just give to you. What he can give you is the method that the Buddha taught. And with this method, you can follow it and you can attain the Dhamma. So he can't just give you the Dhamma as a thing outright. But with this method, if you take it, if you accept it, cherish it, and put it to use with great care, then Sayadaw will be very happy. So this gift is not a gift that you should put away into a glass case. It is something that you should use as soon as you get it. And if you use it precisely, then it is guaranteed, Sayadaw guarantees, that your life will become better and better, stage by stage. No one likes their situation to decline. Everyone likes their life to become better and better, and they want it to be as high level as possible. So this is not something that we can get for free. We have to practice. So once we have the method, then we must apply it practically. The Buddha pointed out the method to use, and Sayadaw said, although all he can do is point out the method, he also, of course, he and the people here have to take care to provide the things that you need, the support. That much we can do. And when Sayadaw sees that people who know the virtues of the Dhamma, know its virtues, cherish it, and through careful, respectful practice, find this Dhamma for themselves, then Sayadaw will be very happy to see this. And you and he will get the benefit. He will feel that it's been worthwhile to give this gift when he sees that people put it into practice and then gain the Dhamma. And also you will have gotten the benefit of applying the practice. In previous years, there were some foreign yogis who practiced with respect, great care, and without a break, continuously. And at the end of their retreat, they came to see Sayadaw. He asked them, how do you feel now that you've practiced here? How has your mind changed? And they answered in a very simple way. They said, only now are we able to eat and drink. Only now are we able to live. This means that only now can they live like real human beings, with a humane attitude and with special human knowledge. They said, now we have a home, a place to live. This method of satipatthana that we practice is the best gift. To dispel the kilesas, the defilements, is the best thing. And they also say, these days, the best export that this country has is the practice of satipatthana. There are various methods. When we want to travel from one place to another, there are various ways to do this. And of course, there's differences in driving. Some countries drive left, some countries drive right. But whenever we want to go somewhere, we use a vehicle most of the time, and we often use a car. So when we're going on a trip by car, we have to observe, we have to stay in our lane. We have to observe, we have to see, okay, what are the indications on the road? What type of lines are defining the lane? What is the speed limit? When we come to a turn in the road, especially if it's a sharp turn, we have to take care. Slow down and then make our turn. And when we come to a traffic light, if the traffic sign is red, we need to come to a stop if the light is red. If the traffic light is yellow, we can proceed with caution. Be ready to stop. And when the light is green, we can go ahead. So if we drive in this way when we're going on a trip, if we respect the rules of the road, we won't cause any accidents. No one will come to harm because of us. Sometimes there are drivers who do not follow the rules, and sometimes we might get hit by someone who's not keeping the rules. But at least we didn't cause the accident ourselves. The Buddha's method is like this. He established guidelines for what we need to avoid. We need to avoid those things which cause others harm, or which bring harm to ourselves. And we should also avoid situations where we're likely to get into an accident because of the behavior of others. So the Buddha said, if you follow this method, if you follow the guidelines given by the practice, at the end of the road there's a destination. This road leads to a destination, and this is the place that we want to go. If we practice respectfully, carefully, and if we keep on going, just keep our car going. If we're walking, keep on going one step after another, then we will reach that destination, and we will gain that which we want to gain. So we should have this attitude towards our practice here, that we're just going to keep on going straight ahead according to the practice, and we're going to observe, apply the practice carefully, and also keep on going without stopping. And this is the job that we have when we take up this practice. So if we don't neglect to practice respectfully, to practice carefully, and to keep on going in this journey, we will reach the destination. And we will become related as Dhamma relatives. Sayadaw wants to become related to all of us by the blood of the Dhamma, and this is why he is explaining about the Dhamma. It's not because he wants to be a teacher per se. He wants to explain the method of the Buddha the way it was taught by the late most venerable Mahasi Sayadaw. And Sayadaw hopes that all the people who have come here will be able to accept this Dhamma gift, cherish it, and apply it with respect, meticulous care, and with keeping on going without taking breaks. So he hopes that you will be able to do this and realize your goal. May all of you be happy and peaceful.